Welcome to Master the Fun, and today we're in Rocket League. I have this cool match that I've had in Snowday, 3 vs 3, ranked, and it was really cool. I'm going to talk about quitting and like when should you stay or when should you quit. It was a really cool match to watch, so I'm just going to comment in the beginning and I'll let the rest ride. If you like this kind of content, leave a like and subscribe. It's free to do so for both. So let's get into it. So yeah, as you can see here, we were getting beat pretty badly in the beginning, and it's not that they were like bad mistakes or anything, you know. I mean, you can kind of tell from the beginning, at least I can kind of tell in the beginning, like how the match is gonna go, you know. Like they have, let's say, real good players, you know, and sometimes you can tell from their avatar, or not the avatar, but you know, they're like what they have under their name, like tournament winner, you know, like 26 or like diamond rank or whatever. You know they're pretty good if you can get to that level. I can get to high platinum, but that's about it. I mean, that's, you know, I am lacking certain, let's say, skills, like I'm not good at flying and stuff like that. Well, my point is, we were getting beat pretty bad here. So at what point do you quit? Do you know, like, do you say, oh, it's not worth playing anymore? Because, I mean, it is ranked, right? So you don't want to get, like, penalized for it, and then you can't play for, like, 5 minutes, or I don't know if it's longer. I've never seen anything longer than that, 5 minutes. But I'll never initiate a quit, like, after 1 or 2-0. I think that's ridiculous, you know? Unless, of course, well, if somebody leaves, then you can leave. You know, you have the right to leave if one person is left, and then they've ruined it, basically, for the match. But if somebody else initiates, or if 2 of the players initiate a leave, you know, even if it's, and you can't do so before, you know, 3 minute 30 anyway, but if they initiate a leave or a quit, a vote, you know, 2 out of the 3 players, then I'll quit, because it's like you're playing with 2 guys that don't want to win, you know, don't want to play, clearly, you know, or maybe they gotta go, you know, you never know what the reasons are, right? But here, I don't remember anybody saying anything. We were losing 3-0, as you can see, and nobody was saying anything like, "Oh, let's leave," you know. I don't remember that, but because we were winning so badly before 3 minute 30, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, since we couldn't leave anyway, we might as well keep going, right? I wasn't teamed with them or anything, so I don't know. I didn't have any voice communication with them. And but you know, my question stands to you, and I hope you leave a comment below, you know, because, you know, sometimes people can be kind of, I don't know, you know, not so nice and say, you know, things like, oh, well, you know, you should do this and that, you know. But like, if you're losing 3-0, is it worth keep going? I mean, I understand the odds are unlikely that you turn it over. I mean, they've even had a challenge or a mission like that, you know, where if you're losing by 3, you have to like win a game, even though you were losing by 3 or something. That was like a couple of months ago, I think. They had that mission. So obviously it's like very hard to here we started coming back 3-1. It's hard to come back, you know, especially if your team isn't into it, or all 3 players are not, you know, like gonna give it everything to try to make that comeback. I mean, if it's 4, then obviously, you know, it's not going anywhere, you know. But here, we got 2 goals in pretty quick succession, and if you know about, well, at least in regular soccer, you know, I mean, there's a great thing to be said about momentum, you know. So we clearly had the momentum going our way after the halfway mark, and after the 2 goals, it's like, oh well, if we can get 2 in, you know, 10 or 20 seconds, we can get a third. And that was pretty much the feeling here, you know. So it was a really cool match, and yeah. So I'll leave it at that, and enjoy the rest of the match. Leave a comment below to see, you know, like what your strategy is or what you would do. Yeah, I had a really cool goal. It wasn't the best camera view there, but that was a pretty cool goal there. So yeah, again, leave a like, subscribe, It's free to do so for both. And I look forward to your comments on what your strategy is for, like if you're behind in a game, etc. Okay. So yeah, question everything, live free, God bless, and as always, have fun. Cheers.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros. ¡Sí!